God, I love that flag.
I knew that this was the day. They took my boat to say that I'm better off running miles away.
Thank you for your service, sir. Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? Oh, doing my coffee. Ooh. Oh boy. So, I've been saying for a while I'm 2 days ahead of you, and technically I'm still 2 days ahead of you, but I didn't do a video yesterday. I spent a lot of time trying to deal with heat issues because I ran out of propane, and getting into town. I was in the process of packing everything up, and my neighbor came by, and I said, "Hey, are you going into town?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Hey man, can I just throw a couple of propane tanks in your truck and come with you and get some propane?" And he's like, "Yeah man, no problem." So he hooked me up. We got the propane going, then I got the heat going, and it was cold yesterday. Oh, it was cold yesterday. I wasn't ready. I mean, I'm Canadian, and you know, I can handle winter pretty good. But yeah, she was cold. I had a hard time getting the cold out of the bones, you know. I'm an old man, come on. Look at the bloody snow all over my table. I should brush that off before it melts, because I want to use that table today. Yeah, so I'm supposed to be in Calgary today, or yesterday, and yeah, I decided no. I'll probably get to Calgary by the weekend. I don't know. So I'm still 2 days ahead of you, but I'm not putting a third video up into the members anymore because I'm 1 day behind where I was. Usually I'm making my third day ahead of you. So I guess technically I was 3 days ahead of you. By the end of the day, I was putting my third video out. That was to members only at the time. And then in the morning, there'd be 2 videos ahead. So I always said I was 2 days ahead. But now I have 1 video to members right now. Plus tonight I'll put in this video, which will make it 2 videos. I got to do a dump on my phone. Holy mac. I don't have much time for recordings. So as much as I'm doing the solar, I may have to hook up the inverter again and do that. You know, sit inside a kitty this time and stay warm. Yeah, I may have to do that. I'm not 100% sure because the battery box is pretty low. Bunkie is low. Everything is low today. We're at 60% in bunkie, only 16% in the battery box, and we're 9 watts over what we're drawing right now, so bunkie's not going to get a whole hell of a lot. So yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is hooking up the inverter again and doing it that way. I'm thinking maybe I gotta make it easier to hook up the inverter than what it is. Right now it's a major pain in the butt. But I wonder if I hook it up to jumper cables. Yeah. Oh my God. This is so... I'm running one system into another system, into another system, into another system, into another system, just to get the freaking... to keep power going. Oh, it's hilarious how I rotate power around. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, I'm already like almost 5 minutes in and I haven't done anything. So how you doing today? Hey, I want to talk to you about something, and we're all asking for it, and you know, we keep yelling and screaming, oh yeah. Let's be honest here. We're never going to get the 11 names. Never in a million years from Trudeau are we going to get the 11 names. So what we need to do is start accepting that. And, you know, yeah, okay, it's okay to keep bringing it up, and, you know, hey, Trudeau, you have access. You know for a fact, or at least allegations, of MPs sitting in Canadian Parliament that are working for the best interests of a foreign nation, and you are acting complicit to this fact. The Canadians are voting for people that are not working in their best interest, and you are complicit. Complicit. Matter of fact, no, you're not complicit. You are actively trying to prevent Canadians from actually knowing who they are. Okay? You are, I'm sorry, accessory to treason. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You are an accessory to treason. You are facilitating treasonous behavior in Canada. And you know who it is. And you are absolutely refusing to name them. Now that is very undemocratic. And you will try and claim you speak for Canadians. What Canadians? The Canadians that are working for a different government? The Canadians that are trying to feed themselves, but our government is handing out money to foreign nations instead of to their own people? I'm not sure exactly what Canadians you exactly claim to represent, because it ain't the average Canadian. And it ain't me living in a camper in a floodplain and -10 weather. Welcome to the... Oh, no. We're not at the end of the day yet. I'm sure I have more to say later. We'll talk at you then. I'm going to right here. I'm measuring that far.
Sometimes I feel weak, I can't move my feet, but now I run miles away. Sometimes I can't breathe so effortlessly. You left me with nothing. Someday you took my voice, the power of my melodies. I knew that this was the day. And then you took my phone to say that I'm better off running miles away.
Oh, that'll put a fire in your belly. Ah. Wow. I don't care how cold it is out now. Yeah. Just commenting on the mentally health. Richard Samuels. Just commenting on the mental health addictions issue. There was a study done on depression. I hope you can hear me. Done on depression, and they found that a weekly phone call to a counselor was as effective as medications prescribed. Shocking, really, but we seem to be losing the ability to converse constructively. That's probably why, yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's true. We don't know how to converse properly anymore. Sorry, going through comments. I do read your comments, honest. Every single moment I get a chance, I try and get caught up. We don't converse anymore. We try and cut the other person off. We try to assume what they're saying and then cut them off. Or we never let anybody complete a full train of thought. Because a train of thought is not just, you know, a quick little blurb or, you know, axe the tax. A train of thought, I can't give a good description right now. We blame the whiskey, okay? Although I've only had, what, 2 sips out of it? I like a nice shot of whiskey on a cool day. Warm you right up. Yeah, these days, everybody who tries to talk to anybody, it's, oh, you're wrong. Well, no, you just see it different, or you, as Trudeau liked to put it, when it comes to grabbing a woman from behind, she could experience it differently. That's so stupid. Oh. Yeah. Nice clouds. Oh, I forgot to mention this morning. I got off on a tangent and forgot my actual point. Everybody is worried about getting the names, these 11 names. Um, I, I'm sure Paulia realizes that he's not a complete idiot. That there's so much anger and frustration towards government these days that if he was to come into power and not release if we haven't released those names yet, if he came into power and did not release those names immediately, there'd be a lot of retribution towards that. And I'm sure he's not that stupid. I think he can read the room pretty good. He's been doing it with us for a while. I want to be warmed up. My water's cold. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Well, I am talking to myself. Okay. I want to get a little more remote the next time. Next time we stop. I think the next time we stop for a week or so, it'll probably be in the mountains. I'm going to be stopped in Calgary probably on the weekend. Let's see, when's this video coming out? Oh Lord, when would this video be coming out? No, 4th, which would be Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to be in Calgary on the weekend. I'm thinking I'll probably go to the Flying J on the south end. They got cleaner showers and such. Spend a couple of days there. At least one night. Not counting the night I pull in. I think it's on the south end. It's a normal Flying J, not that truck stop I was at before. I found that place a little run down for my taste. So I'll go to the Flying J. Yeah, it's very fast foodie-ish, but it's clean. Down on the south end. Spend a couple nights there, or at least one night. Probably 2 days. Then I promised Brett I'd go have a beer with him. So I'll probably be in Brett's backyard for one night and then head into the mountains. Hey, if comments, people that know the routes into the mountains, which one is the flattest of them all? Okay, I'm pretty sure Jasper is, but out of Banff and out of the Trans-Canada or Highway 3, which one is the flattest? Actually, that's not even accurate. I don't care if it goes up and down. It's which one has the bigger grades for longer periods. If you can tell me that, that'd be great. Because I don't think Kitty's gonna like a 5-mile uphill on a steep grade. I don't think she's gonna like that much. Nor the traffic behind me. I smoke way too much. Yeah, I gotta find a solution to that. I almost want to go back to Ontario and buy some smokes. I'm running out. I'm gonna have to change my residency someday soon. From Ontario. Whenever I find out where I'm gonna be settling down. Now I gotta get some dinner going. I love these moments. Sitting here. Not sure if you can see the seagull I've been watching. It's right up over there. Seems out in the middle of nowhere for a seagull. Close to town, I guess. Oh. I don't want to get up and go make some food. Eating's overrated anyway. About conversing with people, you know, we really got to get back to actually talking to people. We don't do it often enough, and it's showing quite well in our society these days that we don't know how to talk to each other because we're too busy on our phones or whatever. But there is one little thing I try and make a habit of on a regular basis that helps spark, you know, conversations, or, you know, just learning to say hello to one another. I make an active effort to actually, if I catch someone's eye, I'll say hello to them, whether that's passing in a doorway or whatever. I will always hello. And it's just one thing I do. I don't care who you are or what your views or whatever. I just, you know, just to talk to people. And too many people are so stuck up and walking around. Like I did it yesterday when we went into town. There was a gentleman getting in his truck right beside it where we were parked, and I was getting into my ride. And so I said to the guy, I said, "Hey, how you doing today?" And he looked at me so bewildered, like, who am I to say hello to him? And this is the problem with society. We don't say hello to each other anymore. We don't do anything to talk to each other anymore. We're in our isolated little bubbles, glued to our phones. Or, you know, if we have to talk to somebody, it's because they've been vetted and approved, or I don't know. It's we're social creatures. We should be able to socialize, but we're losing the ability to. I don't know. Richard? Was it Richard Samuels? I'm horrible with names. You've been around long enough, you know it. So if I screwed up your name, I'm sorry. You know I'm horrible at names. Just throwing in the fire pit. It was a great point to bring up about conversations and how we have all this mental instability these days, but we don't talk to anybody. You know, I'm not saying we need to go running up to the first person we see and tell them life's problems, but you should run up to that first person you see and just say, "Hi, how you doing?" And just that's it. And I don't know. We start doing that, maybe we'll start respecting one another again. I think that's it. We're losing respect for each other. Yeah, we got all the reasons in the world to lose respect for each other, but what efforts are we putting into actually respecting one another? I don't know. I'm just a lunatic standing here, sitting out here by the lake, sipping on a little bit of whiskey. Or it's not a lake, sorry, it's a river. I'm just a homeless guy. Thanks, Trudeau. Not just Trudeau, the whole fucking pandemic shit threw my life off the rails. And everything that followed. Oh well, I'll make the best of it. I always do. I think tomorrow I'm going to chop up some trees. Get some actual firewood. I want to have a fire tonight, but I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be cloudy. Yeah, tomorrow will be better fire night. I really hope you could hear me on the audio. I will have to pull the laptop out today, so maybe I'll take a look at the audio on this. I'm not sure. Smoke way too fucking much. I think I'll start vaping. The thing I like about a cigarette is the fullness I feel in my lungs. All the rest of it, it's kind of, an air is too thin, if that's the right word. That's why I always have difficulty quitting. I love these clouds. I'm sorry you guys aren't pointed at them, but they're really, really cool. Maybe I'll make that my thumbnail. So this way you can see what I'm actually talking about. See if we can get the Canada flag in there as well. No, throw shot. There we go. No, definitely not. Don't want to do that. Oop. Yeah, maybe I'll make that my thumbnail. Then you know what I'm looking at. It's actually really cool. So you guys tell me in the comments, what is it you guys want to see? Like what part, if you see something in my video that you like that I do on a regular basis, point it out to me please, because I don't know exactly. This is all by the seat of my pants. I don't know what you guys want to watch, what you guys want to see, what you want to hear. So yeah, in the comments, tell me what parts, what inspires you to watch one of my videos. So I can make this better for you. I'm still gonna sit here and do this, but you know what I'm saying. Well, after this smoke, I think I'm gonna get my dishes done. Start getting supper ready. Think about wrapping her up. I wish I had an editing program where I could overlap clips of like the river while I'm still talking. Like if I'm, doing a walk and talk and I'm walking along and then all of a sudden I could clip to the river and keep the same conversation happening and then come back to the walk and talk. I'd like to be able to figure out how to do that. Editing on a phone only. I can do it on the computer, no problem. But the computer uses a lot of power. Until I get my power under control, I'm trying not to use the computer as much as possible. So if anybody knows how I could do it. Now, I don't want to use, what is that, Snap or something like that, because it only allows you to make 15-minute videos. I need something that can make, a whole video. Well, I guess I could make clips out of that and then transfer it and make a whole video out of all the clips. Never thought of it that way. But I think there's also all kinds of ads and data capture, and I'm really not into the data capture shit. Get some brandy. Warm it up with my hand. Give me a nice brandy glass. It has to be plastic though. Anybody's got a nice plastic drink glass I could use? A rock glass or... but not glass, it has to be plastic. There's a nice blue jay, just went across. You can hear him now. He's right on the tree up there, that dead one, where the top's knocked off of it. Flew across the two green ones, now he's at the other dead one with the top still on it. Oh no, he's going. He's just moving his way right along. Ah. Well, I get my dishes done and get my dinner going. I think we're too sensationalized these days. Yeah, everything's got to be sensationalized. We forget these moments right here. All right, down my whiskey, down my water, down my smoke. All right. Time to get my dishes done. Get my dinner going. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, let's go have some dinner. We'll have it down by the water. Yeah, I think that would be a great spot to have dinner tonight. Whereabouts? I want to see the sun too. Let's go over this way. So, what do we have for dinner tonight? We have some macaroni with a big dollop of butter and then a ton of garlic, a little bit of onion powder, and then some Parmesan and herb, mega Parmesan herb. Lots of Parmesan herb and flakes of ham. Yeah, so that's my dinner tonight. What do you guys have for dinner? Here, I'm gonna sit here and eat this so you guys can sit here and watch the river. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Oh, this rock is not making it very stable to be sitting around here. There we go. It's a great place to have dinner. Hmm. There we go. Oh, now that is good. A little dry, but pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, so good. Lots of garlic. I swear I'm a reincarnated Italian, man. I love my garlic. I got no fears of vampires. That's about enough of that. Time for me to say goodnight to you. Well, guys, that was my day. How was yours? What'd you do today? How'd you spend your day? Did you do anything to help Canada today? Did you talk to anybody? I didn't do anything. Oh, I don't know why I'm asking you guys to do that. That's so hypocritical. Oh, hey, I found something today. Let me see if I can get it. I do with it now. Nope, not in that pocket. Gotta find it here. It's really cool. Rock. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. What the heck did I do with it? Oh, I lost it. Really? Aw, boo. Dang. Oh, well. I'm sure I'll find another one. Yeah. Got a little bit more work done towards the wood stove area. Got my power going. Got warmed up again, which was nice. I don't know how we find the time in the day to do all the things we need to do in this world and hold down a full-time job so that we can afford to live in this world. And well, that's actually getting to the point that you need 2 full-time jobs. So how are you supposed to survive? You know? Yeah, okay, you don't have to go down to the river to get water. You don't have to filter your water. But, I mean, you still have to have water. Which means you're paying for that water through financing. Through rent or through water bills. So, you're still paying for that water. I don't know. How are we supposed to survive like this? Thanks. I don't have enough time in the day to do the things I need to do. How are we supposed to find time in the day to work 2 full-time jobs? I don't know. Anyway, don't fret, people. We'll get the names. We'll get the names. I'm pretty sure I already said this, but I'm going to say it again anyway. We'll get those 11 names because Poilievre's not an idiot. And he can read a room. And right now the room is saying, give us the names. So if Trudeau doesn't release the names by the next election, Poilievre would be an absolute moron not to release them immediately after getting into office. So we will get the names. It's just a matter of, it'll probably take us after the next election, the way things are going. So don't fret. We will get the names. And then maybe we can, I already talked about that this morning. I was like, complicit to treason. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to get into that again. You guys, have yourself a great day. And thank you for joining me on mine. Got something to say, kitty? Welcome to the Fringe.
I'd like to remind you It was 10 years ago and 2 days that Nathan Cirillo gave his life standing guard over the unknown soldier. Thank you for your service, sir, your sacrifice, your dedication to the great land we hold. We'll endeavor to carry the torch for you.
Hey you, I'm feeling it so. Hey you, now where do you go? Hey you, should let it flow. I do think you care. Do you?
Welcome to the Fringe.
You